Didn't think my brain could retch, but there you go. Okay. We are streaming.
We are streaming. Okay. So yeah, you guys have been all prepping. You've had Nemeid Horn in the back making stew and other foodstuffs for your grand opening. You don't know about the ghost. Hopefully he'll work.
I can serve as a bartender if necessary.
Okay.
If not, I'm planning to do entertainment since I can also play it. I'm not sure what everyone else is doing. So it's like I'm going to be half bartender.
Be the face of it. So she might bring things out the tables periodically, but she's here to socialize.
Fair enough.
So Teresa's 90% socializing.
Mm-hmm. Nair shows up as well.
And 3 strings. Thank you so much for coming.
Not a problem. The table to themselves. You see a kind of weaselly man come in, as well as a couple other patrons that you remember catching at your door the very first night you were here. One Emmerich Froon. And he is just looking at the decorating and structuring you've done before placing a quick order for a mug of ale and sitting down. And he is just examining the place.
I'm sorry, is someone here called Zardoz?
Yes.
Oh my god. Is he
Zardoz Zord.
Is he Sean Connery in a unitard?
Unfortunately, no. He's just this bulky man wearing like tights and an open-chested shirt, white shirt, and a large hat with a feather in it. And he has a long captain's coat.
Oh fuck! Is this the guy I insulted?
No, this is a different individual.
Oh, fair enough. I'm still going to install this hat. But yeah, Null is behind the bar, bringing orders to tables.
No. I want your best mead.
Is he at the bar itself or sitting at a table?
He's at a table and he's turned his chair around and is bellowing this at you.
Okay. Yeah, Null's going to very patiently walk
Legs
up to...
widely spread apart. Just sitting...
Fucking man-spreading.
Yes.
Admittedly, this is both a time and a place where man-spreading would not just be expected, but almost encouraged. Look how far apart I can put my legs. Kegels for days. Look at my bulge. We are all straight men here. Oh dear. Yeah, just walks over. I have a name, you know.
Oh? Do tell.
Null. He pauses. I can admit that actually sounds very much like Null. Nevertheless.
Well, Gnarl, it's always wonderful to meet someone quite so skilled at deftly delivering alcohol as he pulls the mead from you.
Oh,
the name is Captain Zord.
I was going to say, Null had not brought the mead.
Oh, he didn't?
He just come over explicitly to go, how may I take your order in the most passive-aggressive server way possible, which is, I'm not going to take your order until you say my fucking name.
Well, he just instead of that, then he's just like, well, it's always nice to meet a punctual waiter. Gnarl, if I could get your finest mead. The name is Zord, Captain Zord, master of the Sea Maiden's Fair.
Very well, mead. Anything to eat with that?
Yes. What does the house recommend?
Well, we've got stew, pot stickers, pork scratchings, black pudding, white pudding, a pudding of intermittent shade, which I'm not going to speculate on right now.
I'll have some of the black pudding and the pot scorchers.
Excellent. Back in a second. And yeah, he'll run off and get that.
If I may pause for a moment, did you say Captain of the Sea Maiden is fair?
Yes.
Ah, damn it.
Don't judge.
In which Gnarl continues to be a dick to Jarlaxy.
He was a dick first this time, alright?
Fair.
How much trouble are we in?
We'll find out. It depends how soon before the building burns down.
He's not that bad. He's chaotic neutral, not lawful evil.
You just steal all the nails.
Mm-hmm.
You don't personally have something he wants at this moment. You're good. He's just scoping out the establishment.
Yeah, Null comes back with a plate of pot stickers and then slices of black pudding round the rim of the jug of mead, like a cocktail garnish.
It's better than that.
That sounds genuinely disgusting, and I hate you.
It's probably better. I see that, and I make sure it's presentable before I take it out of the hand and basically make sure it's presentable before Noah can serve it like that.
This is the bartender after all.
Noah looks genuinely hurt. He spent a lot of time presenting that. All right,
as Zord gets his meal, he's like, "Why did you destroy Gnarl's hard work like this?" As he just pops a piece of black pudding into his mouth.
Yeah, making sure it all looks pretty sanitary.
What do you expect of machine processed food?
Wow. That's racist? Question mark.
Mechanicist?
Has to look organized, basically saying how this looks like a mess. So I just kind of want to clean it up.
Oh god, am I becoming?
Oh, how upset does 10-4 get whenever he sees any kind of meal that has like multiple different food items put into the same thing? That isn't just solid, like.
As long as it's organized properly, he doesn't care. If it's all kind of mixed together, he gets annoyed and tries.
So like any stew or goulash or anything that's just a random mix.
Well, the thing is, goulash is meant to be mixed together, so that's kind of.
Yeah, but would it still trigger him because his desire to like have things separated?
No, stews do not, because stews are meant to be like one unit kind of thing. So those ones don't care, but it's more when you try to mix it together yourself for serving to the customer kind of thing.
I like to think all the plates in this building have like lines in them to keep things from touching.
Proportions.
No, he hasn't done that yet.
Anyway, yes, Captain Zord has gotten his meal. Floon and Volo seem to be awkwardly having a conversation with him, since he's asking them a lot of questions. And another couple of elves and a half-elf also come in. The half-elf you know to be Tally, the carpenter who's assisted you guys before, and they also sit at a table.
I'm just noticing that Floon and Zord and everyone are having a bit of a very emphatic conversation over here. Nal is just going to kind of lean over at the table and go, if you gentlemen have business, we do have a private room upstairs. If you want some more discretion.
Nah, we don't need privacy. I'm just listening to this wonderful tale of spirits and ghosts that this Volothampir seems to be writing about.
Oh, fair enough.
I keep
Looks
telling
over
him the
by,
only
like,
spirits I know about are our drinks.
well, you'll get both here.
I mean, yes, obviously I will.
How is the ghost bartender doing?
Intermittently, like you can see that ale is being like slowly floated over to a table near Embrick and Abby.
Man, that is so cool.
It's kind of sloshing a little bit, like seems Leaf doesn't quite have the skill of moving things mastered quite yet. Since most of what he was doing was just brutal, blunt strikes, but any kind of manipulation and control seemed to be like something he is working on improving.
Well, we're gonna have to get some kind of ghost trainer. Some kind of
How to train your phantom.
like, well, like some kind of ghost who is a master at being a ghost.
Maybe you can learn some ghost tricks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the idea.
I'll see myself.
Okay. I actually, were you telling a joke?
I just made references.
I
to
appreciate the reference
and ghost trick. So never mind.
I appreciate both of your references. No worries.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna get to my desk now and just.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
It's fine.
The door opens and a man walks in.
Oh no!
And he looks
hot.
over and he sees you, Rava, and he's like, oh, "My dear, how are you doing?"
Evan, you are here.
Rava, and he just comes over and puts an arm over your shoulder, over at the bar.
Yeah.
Looks with an arm over your shoulder, just looks at the bartenders like, "Oh, hello."
Hello.
Evan, this is 10-4, my friend.
Hello, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you as well.
That over there is Ven, another of my friends. Marza is the one who is sitting gloomily at the end of the bar.
Hello. He just waves his hand at you, Marza.
Martha gives him a bit of a piercing look, like she doesn't specifically trust this person.
Just waiting for him to fuck up.
She's technically also my bodyguard.
Oh, okay.
And
I can tell that you're in safe hands. I think she might want to kill me.
I think she does too.
Okay.
I'll protect you.
Somebody has to.
And that lovely lad over there is Darl.
Hello.
The handsome one dealing with the tool?
There's just a brief pause as Null points to Zord, points to himself. We're going to need some clarity over here.
Because
I'm not sure what you're into.
Is the knoll. It's Gnarl, the knoll. You know.
yeah. Who's dealing with that tool in the hat?
Ah!
Who wears a hat like that?
I know, right? Sorry.
Hey!
Just suddenly picks up a pot sticker from the plate and pushes it into his mouth like, shh. I'm sure you think your hat is lovely.
I could probably rock a hat like, I think. could probably make it work.
Let's not start stealing other people. Let's not start stealing other people's clothing. This is the first day.
I would need a much floofier dress though.
We're also not that many drinks in, so.
I don't think you need that many drinks for a really floofy dress.
I don't need that many drinks for a very floofy dress.
I meant the stealing of articles of clothing.
Mm.
Oh.
I mean, now gambling for other people's clothing, that is an entirely other side of things.
Gambling, you say? And pulls out a deck of cards.
Sorry, that's like an ingrained reaction as a rogue.
to be fair, when it was my turn to do something, I was gonna like start up a conversation and start gambling with some people. So,
okay, deal me in. You
Right,
in, Rava?
we're playing strip 5-finger fillet.
Sure, I'm in. Why not?
Evandor's gonna pull out a couple pieces, like 6 or 7 pieces of like copper, 2 or 3 pieces of silver, and a gold piece. Put it on the table next to him, and just wave to you to deal a hand of cards.
I should have you know I play white-blue, so.
Get out of here. Go home. You're banned. This is a no nerd zone. 0 nerds.
Oh, what would Evandor play? Probably white-green.
Are you making Yu-Gi-Oh references?
Magic.
No, making Magic the
Oh, okay, there we go. I thought, because when you said white-blue, I thought White Eyes Blue Dragon.
Also,
that was the other way around.
by the way, no, I should rescind my no nerds allowed thing. What I should say instead is, no bullshit. White blue is bullshit.
What are you talking about? It's wonderful. I never get to like attack, and all my cards get brought back to my hand. And why am I playing this game?
It's only bullshit if you're playing against someone who's competent, which is not. Despite the fact that I rolled a 19.
It's worse when
Damn,
they're
nice.
using the top deck from like and basically.
Would that be just a? Let's see. I'm forgetting gambling rule mechanic.
To be fair, the thing is that like this is a gaming set that I'm proficient in, which is why it is what it is.
Yeah, and he's not proficient, so I'm trying to remember what
Have
stat.
a proficiency for a gaming set. Interesting. No, I have one. Oh no, I have a tool proficiency. Attribute. What is the attribute for it?
I'm using dexterity because I'm cheating. But...
Gambling.
Oh, charisma probably. I imagine.
Character makes 3 checks: Wisdom, Charisma, and Charisma Intimidation. So insight.
Well, it's a
Deception,
specific one, and I chose playing cards, but
yeah. And if the character has proficiency with an appropriate gaming set, the tool proficiency can replace the relevant skill in any of the checks.
So okay, Three Dragon Ante. That is a card game, right?
Yeah. Did you have a normal card deck, or did you have a Three Dragon Ante deck?
I have a normal card deck, so.
Okay, so
Slightly
I can just
different cards.
okay, I can just go ahead and roll charisma then.
So it's 3 checks that we're all going to make. One is the Wisdom Insight check to see if you can read the other player. One is
Okay.
a Charisma Deception, so that you're trying to hide from the other players. And the last one is an Intimidation to see if you can't make them afraid of you to give in.
Okay.
And if you have a tool set proficiency, you can just use that instead.
Okay. Let's see.
Well, I'm absolutely using my proficiency for that, by the way, because
I'll go ahead.
That's not that one.
I'll go ahead and do deception then.
Let's see.
Wasn't a lot better.
Fair enough. Let's see. Evander is going to try and
Also,
do.
she put in for 2 gold coins for
Okay.
this,
Yeah.
which I
Evander
imagine are going to be
will
going
also-
straight to Ven.
Probably.
Since Evander was part of this, let me roll a d20 for him. And he does not see what you're doing with your cards. So yeah, you get 4 gold.
Go ahead and subtract 2 from myself.
All
So I
right.
subtract 2 from Evander. After his loss, Evander's just going to be like, 10-4. Just get something that will make me forget about my losses.
I'll give him a glass of my special brew.
Oh God.
Is
Rip.
there a reason this looks like it's industrial cleaner? Oh God, is there a reason it tastes like industrial cleaner?
It's not industrial cleaner. It's just been what's it called again? It's what's it called again? The one where you just kind of
It's
distilled-
overproof.
It's just distilled.
I can feel the back of my throat burning.
10-4 circumstantial proof.
It's supposed to be distilled to be a bit stronger. That's all.
A bit stronger for Warforged, you mean?
Sometimes yes.
For the,
Some-
It'll certainly make you forget mistakes.
oh, for God's sake, just on the bottle it's got for really big mistakes.
Yes,
for stains or bad memories. It gets rid of both.
Why does it just say mind bleach on it?
That's pretty much what it is.
Oh dear.
Not that strong. That's the extra proof version that most people cannot handle without dying. So I don't make any.
Just admitting it. Wow.
It's meant for other Warforged. That's one specific for Warforged. This is just more for other people.
I have bugged him before to let me try a shot. Just a shot of it.
And I'm saying that would probably kill you. That's why I'm not letting you have any.
And I'm saying I want to try it, but con is my dump stat.
What's this con you're talking about, sir?
I told you I'm a rogue.
Oh no, he's talking about Dragon Con. It's that coin minters association thing they have up here once a year.
Oh,
That doesn't sound very fun at all,
No.
actually.
For that, you want to go to Comic Con. That's where all the stand-up comedians come over.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That's pretty good. I think they're trying to host Anthrocon up here, but they've got a bit of an issue with werewolves.
I would figure that would be where werewolves would belong, though, or would feel like they belong.
I know, just it's hard to host it in a city, because, I mean, if you do that overnight, like, someone's probably going to get eaten.
Yeah, as long as you don't do it on the full moon, it should be fine.
I mean, they can transform during the day, too.
That is
Yeah,
also
yeah.
another thing. Plus, I'm pretty sure a few temples would not like that.
Most of them, honestly.
Yeah.
That's true.
So getting sponsors would be a nightmare.
You would think the other character, wouldn't the moon temples kind of go here well or not? I'm not sure.
You see, the problem with were creatures is that their alignment is based on what they turn into. So, werewolves are immediately evil. However, what is it? Werebears that are chaotic good
Mm-hmm.
by default.
Wait, what? We're wolves are automatically evil, while
Yeah,
we're
they
bears
are.
are.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons, where animals can have evil alignments, despite the fact that wolves. Oh, fucking hell.
Welcome to
That's
Dungeons and
unfortunate.
Dragons, where the alignment system is just generally BS.
Yes.
If I remember right, it's a curse that, like, from some demon.
I just want to be a
So
werebadger.
I just think that's true neutral. And they just don't care about anything. They give no
Werebadger don't
fucks.
give a fuck. See, a werewolf will
Does that
break
mean
your door
werebadgers
down
are
and rip you
what?
to pieces. A werebadger will just unlock your back door and steal your sausages.
And where a honey badger would say doesn't care what's in its way and does whatever it wants.
Where honey badger just suplexes anything that looks at it funny. Then punches a
played Far
tree
Cry.
down.
I've played Far Cry. I know how badgers go.
Oh god, no, they go for the groin. They always go for the groin.
Oh.
Anyway. Now that my bullshit has been resolved for a moment. God damn it, Ed, never let me riff on things. I will just start inventing bullshit.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's the best part.
Oh, okay.
Rav will nonetheless be like, because she introduced, she will make it a point to introduce Evan by name to her companions.
Mm-hmm. Evander Cremore of House Cremore. Very notable family here within Waterdeep. They came here in the 13th century, and they're known for their brass work.
And also,
And you can actually see that at the counter of the bar, Evan put down a case, a large case that's oddly shaped at one end.
ooh, what is that?
It's my instrument.
Ooh, you gonna play? That
Maybe.
would be fantastic. Go ahead and put 3 strings over there to shame.
I mean, it will depend on what necessarily he's playing, because if one's playing a lute and the other one, breaks out a full, Hammond organ, or a set of tubular bells, it's like, this is not something I can really do a duel with. Glockenspiel playoff.
I mean, he put a giant case, so I'm imagining it's the marble machine. But
oh my god, he spends an hour setting it up.
I honestly was just gonna have him go with like the equivalent of like a French horn.
Okay.
And Tenfor knows how to play a woodwind instrument to join into while serving. Since he doesn't need to breathe, so he can basically play continuously.
Oh my god, he's walking bagpipes. Alternative.
So yeah, I'm gonna assume that you managed to talk Evan into challenging 3 strings, and that 10-4 also decides to get in on this, and eventually you have quite the performance on underway.
10-4 is kind of half playing with one hand while he's busy serving with the other hand, so he's kind of doing both at the same time.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna move them because they get up
He's
and
not
are
that bad. He doesn't do that.
Hey,
challenging
I
each
did
other.
not. I am not assuming that Thomas the Tank Engine is bad music. That was my introduction to industrial. Genuinely, like, take the beat structure, take the instrumentation, and just remove the melody, and it is just an industrial track.
Marza, as you're sitting there listening to the music, keeping an eye out, your hand starts to clench uncontrollably, and you feel it reaching out of your control down to where your sword would be. because I can't remember if you have a physical sword or if you make one. And just your jaws clench, and in a guttural voice that isn't yours, servants of Asmodeus are here. Deal with them. And you just find that you're muttering this, and Ven, who's right next to you, does not turn to look at you. It's like nobody is noticing.
Great. Lovely. These are all good things.
And you hear a crackling in the fireplace as if something has hit the logs and bumped off of them. But when you look over quickly, you see nothing.
What do I know Asmodeus?
As a demon?
Like,
yeah,
what do
sure
I know
your
about
family's
that?
talked about hell quite a bit, honestly. So yeah, you know who Asmodeus is.
Mhm.
The Lord of the Devils. Lord of the Nine Hells.
Mm.
And you also know that there's kind of a rivalry between different devils.
Right. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, is there anyone near the fireplace that looks sketchy?
Just a bunch of nobodies from what you can tell. Just normal people eating and drinking, sitting at the various tables. Gnarl is as close as anyone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go tap Gnarl on the shoulder.
Huh? Oh, hey. Oh, you
Hey.
moved from the bar stool. What happened? Did it catch fire?
No, though. I've got a weird feeling that someone with untoward intentions might be hanging around. Keep an eye out. And did you notice if anyone tossed anything into the fire?
Now just narrows his eyes for a second. Are you talking about Rava? Look, I'm sure that boy's got nothing but pure intentions, and if he does anything, it'll probably involve protection.
Well, no, Gnarl. I mean the burn down our tavern kind of ill intention.
Okay. Yeah, would rather this place did not catch fire on the first night. I don't think I saw anything get thrown in. Well, you want me to,
Okay.
have a little sweep round the tables and just see if I can see anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, tell you what. If you
I'm gonna check upstairs, see if anybody snuck up the back while we were otherwise occupied.
Yeah. Sneaking in through the back way is also another. Anyway,
I hate you.
10-4.
Yep.
It's weird. You hear the sound of like clacking of something small running swiftly across the counter, but you don't see anything.
Can I roll a perception, like a?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
No.
That does not beat. Yeah.
Can I roll a perception?
Rava can. It's a little bit far away for you.
Okay.
I don't think Grava's paying attention. She's at this point slightly intoxicated.
I mean, that's fair. Go ahead and roll, and we'll do it at a disadvantage because,
Okay.
yeah, it is important that you have a chance for this.
Okay.
No, that seems about right.
No. Yeah, that sounds alright.
Yeah.
10-4 is busy working, so not focusing.
You're kind of like a little out of it. Feel something tugging on your shirt for a second, and then it's like you hear a voice in your ear. My mistress sends her regards for stealing her songbird. And I'm gonna roll an attack as this imp that's stuck in is going to try and sting you. Oh god.
Uh-oh.
So that is I have it set to hidden. Fix that. That is a 12 though. Does that beat your AC?
Let's see. No. My AC is 12.
So go ahead and take 3 piercing damage and 4 poison damage as
Okay.
you feel a stinger just bite into your shoulder, and all of a sudden this hideous looking little red man appears clinging to you with like leathery wings and horn and this weird scorpion like tail, and he just is glowering at you.
Side note: do you recover HP? How much HP do you recover per day?
I'm gonna assume, if I remember right, isn't it a long rest brings your HP back to full?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
Okay.
it was a 7-day, so even
Okay.
if it doesn't heal much over a 7-day, you heal enough.
All right. So
It's 7 long rests over 4 night rests. So yeah, I think you're good.
Let me just move this person to the token layer as he's no longer invisible.
So that is 6 damage total.
Yeah. Wait, 3. Yeah. Since luckily for me, he got absolutely garbage on his damage.
She winces and then looks behind her. It's kind of there, like furrows a brow and narrows her eyes at this thing. What in every hell are you doing? Get off my shoulder.
He's just hissing at you at this point.
Should we
then
roll for initiative?
And yes, we should at this point roll for initiative. As you guys hear a thud first.
Whoa, I'm rolling all low today.
And I need to move.
Oh, I needed to actually select my character for that, didn't I? Whoops.
It's okay.
To be fair, we've learned you can just type it in. So once you get your token up at least.
Sheets.
Oh, let me just go ahead and select token.
Initiative.
Shortive.
Also, I think the imp is still hidden.
There we go.
No, it's
see him.
just above
You're here.
lava.
No, I meant like the rolls are still hidden.
Yeah, I'm fixing that.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Spellcasting.
Wow.
The initiative roll the initiative roll that meant anything was 20.
Huh.
Well, not natural 20. It was 18 technically.
And there, that should have fixed it. And yeah, I'll have him on the same initiative order. Let me, oh, there are multiple people here. I did not delete it. Let's see. Gone, 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 gone. Rava, Vet, Gnarl. Ten 4. X question mark? Marza.
Encouraging.
Okay, so Rava, you just got stung. And
Yeah,
you feel
she's
venom flowing in you.
she's a little drunk.
I'm gonna say
But
you're
also not
quite
happy
to the
about
poison.
that. She's more annoyed than anything because it didn't drop her below 10 HP.
Mhm.
And just holds out a hand and let's see, I will see, that is I will use hold person. The imp has to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see. Ah, nice. So he does not make it. So he is paralyzed for up to 1 minute.
Mhm.
And it is going to be a very painful grip because she is a little intoxicated, so she's not fully controlling her power. As I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points so that I can then just cast. So I will then use magic missile as if it were a 2nd level spell.
Okay.
Well, it's dead.
How much damage is that? Go ahead and roll.
See, that is. Okay, it's 1 more dart for each. Okay, so it's just +1. Okay, so that is a total of 25 force damage.
Yes. He's dead.
Just
He's been
She does-
bisected by force energy.
She probably
if I
doesn't kill
remember.
him. She just like holds him there. Because like it's a grip. It's not like a blade.
Yeah.
She just like holds him, holds out a hand, and then just kind of like grips, and then just like pushes him away from her.
Yeah, he only had 10 HP, and you've just done 25 damage to him. So yeah, he's like very far away, and he's
Did you go lethal or non-lethal?
floating in the air.
Non-lethal. She doesn't. She tries her best not to do lethal, even when she's drunk now. And she's just like, "What was that about?" As she drops him. Or into my new dress.
Did he say anything before he suddenly attacked you?
Oh, he just bit me.
You guys do hear some thuds upstairs.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, Marza will start heading towards the upstairs. Before, but not before telling Gnarl. Gnarl, make sure that Rava doesn't die from whatever it injected into her.
What's your movement speed?
Yeah, I'm just trying to. My movement speed is 30. So
Let's.
And I'm going with.
I think I can get to here.
I'm just trying to.
Oh, is that
figure
a
out-
door?
Yes, that is.
Oh, okay. Then I might actually go.
Wait, is the wide one the doors or the narrow ones?
The narrow ones are windows.
Okay.
The wide ones are doors.
Then
There's 2 doors over here. one door here, and one door here, and one door down there.
I actually think it's slightly. Hold on.
Going through the pantry or going through the upper one be the
I think
fastest?
going through the pantry is actually faster.
Mm-hmm.
How is
I can make it to there, but yeah. I mean, I guess if we're going still in turn order, Veneris goes first.
Yeah. So Venarius, what are you gonna do?
Give me a moment while I do some math.
Evan, this is the sort of crap that I have to deal with.
As he stopped playing his French horn to be like, oh gosh, but you know, I have complete faith in you, Rava. And then he's going to play the tune and go ahead and take Bardic Inspiration.
What is it?
Bardic Inspiration.
What does that do?
Let me see here. Since I have him. As a bonus action, a creature within 60 feet can gain a 1d6 die that for 10 minutes you can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Oh, nice.
And is that just Rava?
And it can be seen after the roll. You can decide to use that Bardic Inspiration after you botch your roll and just roll a d6 and get that added as a bonus.
Oh, hell yes.
But you have to do that before you know the outcome of whether or not you're failed. Whether or not I tell you.
Oh, I know. I can do that only before you tell me I fail.
So you roll the dice, and if it's bad, and you're like, I don't know if I'm going to fail or not, I'm going to use my D6 of Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Since Evan is a bard.
Does everyone get that, or only Rava?
Only Rava. You can only give it to one person at a time.
All right. Anyways,
He has multiple uses, but
Your
only one
belief.
at a time.
It fills you with power.
You're filled with determination.
Damn it!
Ah, I got it out first. I was once a student, but now I have become the master.
So
These are the
you've
scared, right?
decided to run then?
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then cunning action.
You're kind of cutting action your way to the second floor?
Let me zoom out so I can find where I'm supposed to go.
Up here.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. So 1, 2, burst in.
3.
Do I see anything here?
No, but you can hear noise coming from the hall. Yeah, the door is slightly ajar.
4, 5, 6.
And you see a ugly crow just clawing at a wall covering that was put up.
Is it, when you say ugly crow, do you mean a kenku or is it just a random crow?
It looks like a crow.
The uncertainty in the GM's voice is a small concern.
Well, do I roll my +1 animal handling as I stare at this crow?
Give me an insight check.
Do I roll my 1 insight as I stare at this crow?
Go ahead and do it.
Not terrible.
Those are some demonic eyes. You don't think this is a crow, and you don't think that treating it like an animal will help in any way.
All right, rapier's out.
And it lets a screech, and you hear thudding upstairs.
There's more?
particularly at the top floor, like they were looking for something in particular to mess with. Like they have a job here as vengeance.
Wait, vengeance is in getting back at Ven.
Don't look at me. I didn't steal anyone's musician.
Rava, you have this weird sinking feeling that there are nerds in the no nerd zone.
Nate's BRB'd for a second.
Oh, did he BRB?
Yeah. My nerd sense is tingling.
Though I guess it's Gnarl's turn if he wants to do anything, because I'm out of actions. I'm gonna BRB myself.
So Rava has, from across the room, been attacked by a small stingy goblin thing, and has proceeded to yeet it across the room and render it unconscious.
It is just floating in the air since she's still holding it. Or did it drop to the ground? Since it was only
stairs up this one here, Ed?
Yeah, these are the only stairs up to the top floor. And they're an external entrance.
Yeah, I feel like the designer that we really should have remodeled to have some internal stairs.
If you want to do that, we can get some grid paper and redesign.
All we need to do is add like a ladder going up or something from the back or something.
Oh yes, the pantry shall now be an entrance into the spare room.
I'm just having a moment here. Let's see.
I think it's more like the.
Imps, by the way, guys, are bullshit. I just want you to know this.
How?
They have invisibility and have shape changer.
Let me find their stat block really quick, because I can probably find it pretty easily. D&D 5e compendium on Roll20. Shape Chamber. The imp can use its action to polymorph into a rat, raven, or spider, or back into its true form. The statistics are the same, except for the speed changes. Any equipment can't be transformed. It reverts to true form if it dies. Devil's Sight. Magical Darkness doesn't impede Imp's dark vision. Magical Resistance. The Imp has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Oh, I should have... Nope, I'm good.
Not that it matters, considering Rava also just murdered it with magic missiles.
And an effect that was, yeah.
Variant Familiar.
Didn't matter.
They have rules for unfamiliars. Actions. Sting. Bite and beast form. Melee attack, +5 to hit, reach 5 feet, one target. Hit, 1d4 plus 3 piercing damage. Target must make a DC 11 con save. Taking 3d6 poison on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. Invisibility. The imp
I forgot to do the con save. I just added the damage. That's bad on my part.
To be fair, it's also like Rava, who I think has con as a dump stat, so...
Oh, what?
What?
We're realizing I messed up the sting and didn't have you roll for the con for the poison.
Oh, I can do that.
Go ahead.
Congratulations, you're about to take less damage, possibly.
Yeah, you do take less damage. So that
how
was
much did I
3
take?
poison because I had bombed out the damage on the dice roll. So I'm going to go with rounding up.
D&D traditionally rounds up, I think. So.
Yeah, so that's 2 damage. So you have 1 more health.
Okay.
Nice.
Invisibility. The imp magically turns invisible until it attacks or until its concentration ends instead of concentrating on a spell. Any equipment the imp wears or carries is invisible with it.
But yeah.
And then stat block.
Bullshit.
To be fair, it has 10 health.
It does.
So, like, it's going to hurt someone really bad, and then you stab it to death. Or magic
crush
missile.
it. Does it? Aren't they like? Aren't they like denizens of a particular plane of hell? If they're rendered unconscious, do they just like go back to hell?
I think if they're destroyed, their physical form, you've made sure that you only caused it to go unconscious. So that's why I'm saying it's just kind of
Fair.
laying there. Because if I
Fair
remember
enough.
right, you're not particularly holding it up with telekinesis or anything. You just
No, she
push
dropped
away
it
from
after
you. Yeah.
after it closed after it like was clearly unconscious. She just dropped it.
But yeah, it's laying on the ground, just twitching.
So, oh god, I've got an idea.
What is your idea?
It's a very stupid idea.
My body is waiting for this.
Oh, so you know how quick access to the upper floors from inside the building would be useful?
No.
And you know how I've got a pneumatic fist?
No.
Are you going to punch through the ceiling?
I might be jumping onto the bar and punching a hole in the ceiling.
Please don't. We
Please
don't need
don't.
more money to repair this.
Just put some boards over it, it'll be fine. I'm gonna do. Right, so Niall's gonna hop up to about here.
Uh huh.
So he's standing on the bar, so he's got decent reach of the ceiling.
Yeah. You run over, just hop onto a bar stool, and then from there hop onto the thing. You're looking up. You can see the ceiling is like maybe 4 feet above you. Like, so you're crouched down a bit because
Yeah,
you're
I was gonna
big.
say, I'm six. I'm
Gnarl.
6 foot something.
Yeah.
Gnarl.
Power fist in hand.
Gnarl.
What?
No.
Niall just looks. There's a wee, and then he punches the ceiling.
Well, okay, no. If it looks like he's going to,
Uh-huh.
she looks at him and she's like, "No, don't make me use the words.
Don't
Don't
do
make
that.
me
We
do
just
it.
we just spent a lot of money getting this
I
place
will.
ready.
I will use the words, Gnarl.
I will also point out that it's still his initiatives.
Okay, but just narratively, what words?
You're not going to be a bad boy, are you?"
That's racist. Punches the ceiling.
Go ahead and give me your roll.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It beats the 10.
You missed.
Yeah, you're a big knoll, and you don't have a lot of arm moving. Just sitting on top of this counter, and you just do not put as much like leverage into this as you'd like. And
Apparently, you're bad at being a bad boy.
and you hit a support pillar. And yeah, no, you just hear a thud and you find yourself, pushed back down as the pneumatic force just kind of moves you rather than the
I just
ceiling.
get ejected back off the bar.
Use the stairs before you embarrass yourself further.
It's just like,
10 forward.
Karma has punished you.
Or are you gonna continue to move after that?
if
You have some movement still.
if it's okay for me to move.
It is okay for you to move.
So what that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then
Yep.
that would be my entire movement.
Fair enough. You open the door and get out into the back little tight alley next to another building. There's like 5 feet of movement between the two buildings.
He just leaves because it's still grumbling. Should have got a ladder installed in here. It's such a pain in the ass to go upstairs when it's raining. I get a wet.
You were not a good boy today.
10-4, what are you gonna do?
Okay. Heads up. Saying. If it goes around, can I or the Rava? Can you stay back and watch the bar while I go up and see what's going on? Rava?
What? Namiad!
Can you stay? Are you willing to stay down here and watch the bar while I go up and check what's going on, or would you want to go?
Yeah! What is it?
No,
Okay.
10-4, I'm feeling pumped right now. Namiad, can you guard the bar?
Sure. And this like dwarf just comes out with a cleaver.
Well,
Okay.
all right. I don't think we're gonna need anything actually cleaved. Everyone's still having a pretty decent time. It's just some pests upstairs.
Okay, 1, 2,
Just disband the
3,
bar.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as my normal action. Then move action. Then I use a key point to use Steps of Wind to get a dash action as a bonus. 1,
Okay.
2, 3. So I appear. Where do I
And then
appear
from
now?
there, that is
Or
there.
I'm pinging, yeah.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I see the? Is this crow still alive?
Yeah, through the open door you could see this crow is just had not clawing at this hanging anymore, but this weird greenish fluid, bily fluid, is just like coming off of its beak,
Okay, that's different.
like venom, like a stinger.
Is it another? Okay.
And it's just staring demonically at you. You as in Fed, not you particularly.
I'm just wondering if I can. Let's see. There. See if I can attack him from here. Wait. Oh, you only get one bonus action, right? Ed.
Yeah, unfortunately only one bonus action.
And is diagonals count as a thing or not?
If you have a 10-foot reach, then yeah, you could.
6. I'm saying, can I think does diagonals count as 5 feet or 10?
They count as 5 feet.
Okay, then if I go hit 3, 4, 5, 6, then I have enough to reach here. Then
Okay.
I was counting individually instead of counting diagonals, so that should be enough. So I can come up and attack.
Go ahead and roll.
Wow, really? I whiffed my...
Do your damage with the spear.
It's feeling like that kind of night.
Okay. As you stab at it, you cut its wing, and it flaps higher into the air, avoiding your kick. Just yeah, blackish blood seeping from this wound to the side of this bird.
Do I recognize it as basically a demonic or...
You definitely know it's not normal. But yeah. Go ahead and give me an insight. We'll see if you've dealt with any. Richard, are you gonna give me that insight?
Oh, sorry. I didn't quite catch that. Sorry.
Oh, not a problem. We're gonna see if you. Yeah,
Yep.
no, you know this is a demon, or a devil in this case.
Wow, all my this is where my good roll went.
10-4 just knows things.
He has encyclopedia library in his brain.
Okay, so
His creator
Bravo.
wouldn't.
Since I learned knowledge, he has all programmed in at birth.
you hear right in front of just as Evan had given you that speech about how he has faith in you and played that instrument and gave you the advantage. you hear a shrill voice just scream out, Evander Cremor, how dare you fail? My lady, she sends your regards, you two-timer, and an imp's going to materialize in front of Evan Rava, and it's going to strike at him.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately don't have the initiative right now, so I can't do anything about it.
You will have it eventually. And that does beat his DC. And let me roll for that poison.
Well, don't forget the con save if you can for him.
Yep, I'm going to roll on that con save for the poison. Let's see. And Evander for his con has a +2. I really need to finish his. Wait, I think I have at least for his saves done. Just not his spells. And of course, that's a 9. Okay. So yeah, he just takes a strike right to the chest. Luckily, he is not completely out of it at this point, but he does look extremely shocked. As yeah, he's under 10 health now.
Hmm.
That's not good.
No, it's not. And let me just move him, since this imp is has been hiding on the GM's lair, being stealth. And upstairs, that imp that you struck, that's pretending to be a crow, is going to attack you, 10-4.
Okay.
It's hilarious
Woo.
because half of its damage does nothing to you.
Ha.
And I don't think a 12 is going to hit your AC.
Nope, I have 16.
And you guys can continue to hear the sound of bedding being shredded upstairs. And with that, Marza, what are you doing? John, are you super secret muted?
I was. Let's see.
Triple secret spy muted.
I think Martha's just gonna come over here and can we say that Martha like manifested her sword before all
Yes.
this went down? I feel
It
like that's
manifested easily.
Yeah.
Too easily. You didn't
Yeah.
actively manifest it. It was in your hand right when you were calling out Asmodeus' name.
Mm-hmm. Lovely. Okay.
And at this point, people are getting up and leaving.
Yeah. Well, not much we can do about that. I swing at it with my longsword.
Mm-hmm. That's an 11. Their AC is just a bit too high. Unfortunately, you miss as it looks over its shoulder and sees you coming and jukes out of the way
All right.
before hissing.
Okay. Well, that's all I got.
Mm-hmm. Rava, top of the round.
Excuse me, jerk. You there. First, hands off boyfriend. That includes Stinger. Yars. And she, will, she will, she will grab it, with significant force.
What level was that?
That is at level 1 out of level 2 slots. The level
So
1
that's
magic
3 darts
missile-
or 4?
Uh, 3, yes.
It's still holding on there by a sliver.
So just like pushing it into the floor.
Mm-hmm. Why can you do this?
Because screw you, that's why.
I will have vengeance.
No, you won't.
I think
You're
at
an
this
imp
point
noodle.
that I'm going to just give him a chance to, since I did put him in a turn order, to just take his French horn and slam it on top of this.
Nice.
Does it just make a damp?
Yes.
He's just nonplussed, looking at his chest, just coughing.
Evan, are you okay?
Not really. Mm.
Let me find something for that.
I have something for this.
You
And
do?
he pulls up his battered French horn and he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Nice.
Just sounds like
Rob's
it
just
sounds
like,
a little off because he might have dented his horn.
I was going to say, because the French horn is very elaborate and complex. If the imp went, that's a lot of cleaning up afterwards.
Yeah, the French horn is a very delicate instrument.
Well, it depends on is this a battle French horn or not. Is it built to be be used as a blood
No,
instrument?
it's not built.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, it's curved, so you could kind of put an edge on it and use it like a chakram, I guess. Well, then you just hear this slowly approaching across the battlefield, airborne.
Okay. The important
is that
thing-
like the screamer arrows that people make designed to make like a loud noise?
Yeah. I just imagine
but
Xena
admittedly,
Warrior
that would be
Princess, the
kind of
musical.
rad.
That would be kind of awesome.
I will say the important thing is that French horns are designed. You kind of stick your hand in there as a mute when you play, but now he already has the imp there, so it's okay.
So Rob is just like staring, watches Cure Wounds happen because he plays his slightly dented French horn. Is like, I had no idea you could do that.
I'm kind of full of a lot of secrets.
It's kind of a big deal.
Oh, for
I'm
fuck's sake.
gonna have to extract secrets from you. That sounded a lot sexier than I intended.
I was going to say, is that what the kids are calling it these days? Gonna have to pump him for information. Too much.
Or did it sound
my.
as sexy as I intended?
That one took a minute.
Anyway. Meanwhile,
No.
in the Raven murdering room.
Though I do have a move left.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Where are you going to be moving to?
She's like, Evan, are you good down here? I need to go upstairs real quick.
I don't know if I'm good or not.
All right.
Looking
Well,
around.
I'll keep hanging here then.
It's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. As he's just kind of looking around, not knowing if something else is hidden down here.
How about then you come with me?
That sounds wonderful.
And then is it half of my move then if I take some along with me?
I'm just gonna have him move in conjunction and just place him right after you.
Sure. My movement is like 30 feet, so I have to go out here. And...
minus 5 feet because of Gnarl.
Yes. So I will be. Do that. I will be right here, basically.
And he'll come past you as well, Gnarl, as he jumps the counter after.
Fucking Dex characters! Shakes a fist.
They're only a little bit ahead of you, and they did the exact same amount of movement.
I had exactly 25 movement.
Why do you have a bit less than normal?
Venarius, there is
because I had to pass by Gnarl.
Yeah,
so other people count as like cause it to be difficult terrain, which doubles the amount of movement to get through an area.
Isn't that only if they're like NPCs who are non-combatants?
I thought it was also PCs that were non-combative.
I mean, in I just past experience with 3.5 at least. I know that.
Actually, saying other characters, anyone staying downstairs in the entrance to make sure none of the patrons get hurt and defend, make sure nothing else happens down there.
Yes, you do have somebody down there with a cleaver, just eyeing everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He knows what his aunt taught him to do.
But who's watching the dwarf? I suppose Marza is watching the dwarf.
So I'm going to stab this thing.
Go ahead and stab this thing. That's a 17. That's a hit. That's a 6.
Oh, wait.
I mean, how do you want to do this?
It's 13 damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do this? This bird flying in the air?
No, I'm just going to stab it, flick it aside, and keep going if it's dead.
Yeah, no, it just horrifically starts to morph into this little red-skinned man and just starts to burn and implode on itself before winking out of existence in a puff of smoke.
Right, so that's attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bonus action 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, so when you burst your way into this room, we just unhide these.
These? Plural?
Oh yeah, did you think running ahead was a good move?
Yeah, that's fine. 10-4's right behind me. It's almost like fighting it's almost like running into a room with a bunch of monsters with poison when Khan is your dumpstead is a bad idea or something.
No. And you just, like I said, burst into Bravo's room, and you can see it has been torn to pieces, and just crude things have been clawed into the walls.
Okay, like what?
Someone drew a penis, damn it.
I mean,
there was no guarantee that was not Rav.
There are some phallic symbols, but they might have been here a while.
That one looks like a null penis, damn it.
that one would have been gnarl.
We had a competition, all right.
A literal dick measuring contest. Who could draw the biggest dick?
We stayed up late one night, drinking a lot, and instead of a pillow fight, we drew on the walls. Penises on the walls.
Just underneath it is scrawled, "Your mother's penis is a pseudo penis."
There's no guarantee that wasn't her either.
I mean,
but mostly it's things calling you a harlot and like just thief and things like that. which is like the crudely done stuff that you haven't done.
These imps have to like feel slightly ashamed of themselves that like after there has to be some point where after they've scrawled things into the wall, they look back and go, "Man,
We could have done better."
This is like she does worse shit on her own. Man,
look, we're stuck here on a contract. We really don't want to personally be here.
It's just obligation vandalism. There's no heart in it.
The union, they kind of got to do it once they've signed up.
Yeah,
That's why you don't make packs, man.
Yeah, it's how. But they have to do that to get promotions. Remember, they start off as imps, and they have to work at to get anything better. So they're stuck with these crappy jobs.
Have to go to this material plane and do terribly mundane things for assholes who are just gonna die and lose their souls.
Just kicks a can. Yeah, did it. Look. See? The can was full. Vandalized. I'm an imp. Bye.
So was that your, after the attack, your full movement there?
Yeah, that's as far as I can go.
Okay.
Well, I think I can go like one more, but like I'm not gonna do it.
That might give me
Gnarl.
more space though as well, but
I want you to have enough room just to enter, because I don't think anyone's gonna be in here within the next 2 rounds.
true.
So like seeing Rava and Evander just kind of barge past him, Niall's just gonna throw his hands up, exasperated, turn back around and go back inside the bar.
You're like, nah, I'm done with this.
Just like, well, you guys are clearly gonna have a lot of fun, so I'll just go 1, 2, 3 back into the bar.
You actually have Nemia just hand you an ale from the bar.
Thanks.
Perfect.
I got you.
Got your fam. Got your fam. And yeah, he'll just scan the bar just now that he knows there are possible more invisible things in here, just to see if he can spot one.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
There we go, something remotely competent.
Thinking back, because you were kind of facing right as it struck and then became visible, you don't see this kind of shimmer in the air in the room that you saw with the first imp before it had appeared. You're pretty sure there's no more imps down here.
So the predator isn't here. Got it.
That's fair enough, but there's still this unconscious one tumbling in the air.
Yeah, the one that got squashed had poofed out of existence already.
Yeah, and I was just gonna go over, reach across the bar, put it on the bar top, and bring his tankard down on its head.
Just crushing it?
Yeah, just fuck this thing.
Fair enough.
And
It just
then he just keeps drinking from it.
it's like a spider that curls up, but it keeps on curling well past when it should until it just poofs out of existence as it's like curling in on itself.
Oh, so it's like when you say something embarrassing in front of people you like.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that.
Ah, mood.
You're full of gold tonight, Luke. You really are.
Yeah, pretty much. Niall's just gonna raise his voice to the rest of the room and go, "Is everyone all right? No one got stung?"
Yeah. Emmerich Froon is already out of the building, as are just like a bunch of other people.
Great.
Who had ran off when this started.
That's fair.
Zord is just laughing his head off, and you can see that Volo and Floon are quickly getting ready to exit. Other than that, the other locals are just kind of meh.
It's Waterdeep. They're used to this.
Mhm.
They're like, honestly, if there's not at least one demonic servicing event in the middle of a bar's opening night, it's probably not that much of a bar.
You could take this time to smooth things over.
Oh, with my negative on charisma, absolutely.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
Well,
it.
you've already already done your action to investigate, so we'll let you try that on your next turn.
Okay.
If you're going to be down here. Let's move over to 10-4. What are you doing, my dude? You heard the sound of ripping and tearing stop. I don't know. Did Ven just shout anything when he realized there were 3 imps in here?
I said, like, yeah, no, there's like, wait, 3 of you now?
1,
Yeah, you hear that.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So yeah, you said the sounds of ripping and tearing ended, so they stopped playing Rava's copy of Doom.
No, they've been tearing up Rava's bed sheets and mattress.
Okay, I'm using another key point so I can do another flurry.
Don't you have to attack first before you can do flurry of blows?
Well, one of those is dead.
Go ahead and do for the 24 and the 25. You're hitting the one closest to you, right below you, with your flurry of blows.
I was going to go saying if one dies, I move on. So
Fair enough. Okay, for the spear damage, it's the one below you. Go ahead and roll the damage on that. Okay, you thrust your spear straight through its chest, and it kind of grabs at the spear in shock and just kind of crumples in on itself and explodes on the tip of your spear. Since it was not a big creature. After that, with the second one, let me check out, make sure for the AC again on those. Go ahead and roll the damage for the 14. Okay, you kick at that one and then do the damage for the critical on that same one. And how do you want to kill that one? As
I was doing psychic damage, so I'm now going to use my wave the soul and life to use life drain.
Okay.
So I basically I kick it up. I kick it high up in the air. Then I use my spear as a pole vault to grab it, to jump up and grab it in my hand and suck it mental energy to gain some temporary hit points.
Okay. You'll have to
and I gain
tell me how
temporary
much
hit points equal to half the damage my attack deals.
And that was the crit you were using that on?
Yes.
So you're going to gain 5 temporary hit points?
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yes, I finally able to use that. I've been trying to use my flurry of blows so I can use my abilities there.
As
You've had
you
some really bad luck
feel
with
this demonic energy flowing into you.
It's not getting its element. I'm just grabbing its mental energy.
Okay. Well, it's at least foul mental energy. But this is an imp after all.
This is so
It's
minor. This
probably
is the obligative vandalism, so it's not very that negative at all.
Mm-hmm.
You get the mental energy of your mom has her own zip code. Ha 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 ha.
Yes.
The last imp, having seen you just do this to 2 of its kindred, it's just in a very high-pitched voice. Well, fuck all of you! The Catalans will be aware of this shit.
Well, fuck you guys.
And he's gonna move 10 feet, jump into the fireplace that's currently lit, and just start flying straight up through the chimney.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I knew they
Yeah,
were
I'm
evil. I
just
didn't
seeing
realize
what
they
is
were
funny
rude.
is get mind drained to death. Yeah, you would run away.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Marza, in the back of your mind, you just hear one is Getting away. This is unacceptable. And with that, this rage that's been building in the back of your mind kind of goes away as if it's not focusing on you.
Fun.
And with that, yeah, the two kind of implode upstairs and leaving just some shredded stuff in the hallway and up in Rava's room. I imagine Rava finds this pretty soon as they are going to run as we're going to leave.
Yeah. She finds it not too long after, and is just like,
I'm sorry to interrupt, but can I try a thing maybe that will probably be very bad?
What kind of thing do you want to try?
Climb through this window onto the roof and try to shoot the imp down with my bow.
I mean, okay, you're on the 3rd floor. Oh, there's no ledge on the outside of that. Guess you could stand in the windowsill.
I help brace him so make sure they get steady shot.
Roll your attack at disadvantage because you do not see it. You might see a shipper though.
Okay. Ah.
Roll your damage.
Oh, I actually managed to hit it?
Wait, no. You disadvantage here, the 12, and it is
I'm
a 13. Yeah.
It's not enough to give me the advantage.
How much can I assist to give him a +2?
I think what I'll do is I will let it be just a normal roll, so we'll go with the 14, which is enough to hit. So you're like giving him the equivalent of an advantage, but
cancel the disadvantage.
It cancels out the disadvantage. Doesn't really give him any advantage. So yeah, we'll go with the 14. Go ahead and roll the damage on that. We'll see if it kills this.
Nope.
And you hear Kerr saying, "Well, double fuck you! I'm gonna come back and burn your shit down." It flies away. Curry.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm.
How far up is it?
It's like let's see, probably 10 feet per floor. A good 35 feet and rising.
35 feet and rising. Hold up.
Flying away.
All right.
I'm about to end this imp's whole career.
I'm about to ruin his career. So Rob is still on the ground, right?
I kind of want Evan to vicious mockery this thing.
What is that?
Oh, Vicious Mockery is amazing. Vicious Mockery is yelling "fuck you" and killing something.
It's the bard signature attack.
Okay.
But he's more worried about what is Rava gonna do? Magic missile? Okay.
It has a range of 120 feet.
Mm-hmm. You had to run to get close enough for your 30 feet, but you do manage to hit it and knock it out of the air, and it splats into a poof.
Yeah, she sees it flying up after it unshimmered after being shot by Ven, and just like frowns, and then just kind of like makes a movement as if she's swatting it out of the air. And then it proceeds to be swatted out of the air.
And yeah, it just implodes into another existence. Oof. Meanwhile, in Avernus, the first level of hell, an imp appears, screaming, next to 5 other imps. Rava, I'll remember this. Just raising its hand to the sky, enraged.
Except the effect is diminished because he's tiny. It's just a tiny
And then
gremlin.
probably gets just like stepped on by some other demon that walked by.
Oh.
Yes.
But yeah, congratulations, you guys managed to prevent any of these imps from giving any intel and killing anyone.
All they did was do some
Unfortunately,
basic vandalism.
yeah, unfortunately they got away with the vandalism bit.
I mean, arguably, Null very nearly did more damage than they did to the building.
It's true.
And technically, all we need is. Does anyone have the prestidigitation spell?
No.
Oh, I have the prestidigitation spell. Let me just fix this up.
Who's that?
Evan?
You can do that?
I can. Of course, it'll only clean things up. You're gonna need somebody who can mend this. As he's looking at the torn sheets.
Ugh. I'm certain that I deserved this for something, but I'm not sure what. I don't remember what.
There's so many people I could have pissed off this much.
There's a lot of people I could have upset.
I think I kind of am partially to blame for this one.
Oh no.
They were definitely mad at me too.
Oh, that's right. Something about
Castellanners.
mistress or what?
Huh?
The imp that we shot down, I shot at, and then you hit extra hard. Said something about the Castellanners.
Huh.
Should that mean anything to me?
They're a noble family.
Can I roll history?
I mean, go for it. Meanwhile, Evan just pulls a flask out of his pocket, spins the thing open, takes a swig, and then passes it over to you, Rava.
Yeah, she takes it.
It's
Gets out of that.
It's a fortified sherry wine.
A fortified what now?
It's a fortified sherry wine.
Ooh. As tasty?
It tastes of almonds.
Well, it's a good thing that I do like almonds. Are you not a fan of almonds?
I am.
Ah, excellent. Have you ever had them roasted with brown sugar?
Be still my heart.
That's the cholesterol talking.
After once I after I go and patch things up downstairs and do PR and the night's over, we should absolutely find some roasted almonds at some point.
That we can do. Let me help you with calming everyone down.
Thank you, Evan. And Van and 10-4, thank you for getting those out of my bedroom.
Happy to help.
I really do appreciate it.
So you're looking up information on the Castellanners. Let's see here.
Also, I'm gonna just in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and do
Diplomacy, maybe.
would it be persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
advantage though, because Evan's helping you.
Okay.
Calming down everyone.
Oh, you were going to, yes?
While all of this was happening, I thought I was going to be.
Oh right, yes, you were.
Yes. Do this.
Because I can make the situation worse. TM.
Do this. You do persuasion.
Oh god. Yeah, there we go. Ah, my boy.
Yeah, Bolo says near the door, "You have everything under control now. But I have research to do on my book," as he promptly leaves with a flute.
God damn it.
Yagra's just laughing as she's walking out. And Embrick and Avi seem to be mostly done with their food. They decide to take their leave as well. As does Renair. Mert's still here, though. Three Strings has left, though.
Understandably.
Mm-hmm. He's going to get one-upped by another bard.
The elves don't feel like leaving through the killing field. So they're just in that corner, and Sword is just laughing his ass off. And that it's a Dragonborn just in the corner is quietly reading and doesn't seem to have noticed anything.
The page turner.
Yes.
Ah, yes,
Oh
Lady,
my God.
Lady,
Nice.
Lady Chazil is succubus. Steamy. No, just kind of props himself up on his elbows at the bar.
It's to the good part. It's at the Bacchanalia. He's enthralled.
Yeah, no, just mutters to himself, I should have kept the gun behind that fucking bar.
But yeah, you eventually do get down, and you reassure everyone who's still there, which is the elves. Mert nor Zord seem like they need reassuring at all.
Okay.
This is kind of the expected opening here. It's like Ravel's kind of trying to sabotage opening night. It's kind of almost a tradition.
This could have gone better.
I mean, we could have not had
Also-
imps trying to murder people on the bar.
It also could have been worse.
Mm.
And that there were no casualties.
Your mattress is definitely a casualty, though.
My mattress is a casualty.
Oh no, they didn't fuck up your art,
They messed up my bed.
but the art is fine.
Oh, the art's fine.
Oh, good. They left that for posterity. Good.
Ven comes in. I can't believe they just drew all these penises.
Yeah, it's a huge of a mess there. It's like they were really drawing all sorts of graffiti all over your walls there. Sorry about that. We can get someone else to come in and clean it later.
Oh, how terrible! I can't believe they did that.
Absolutely abysmal, that.
I would have you roll a deception, but I think you just got a 1.
Yeah, I think just role playing that was a fail.
And role playing wise, I'm going to say I rolled a 1 on insight, anyways. Because it's just funnier this way.
Right. So, do we expect a more imps to be coming in the future? Or is there somebody we need to punch who summoned the imps?
Not just immediately looks at Evander.
Nope. Somebody definitely needs to get punched.
Would you happen to know who?
No, but I'm gonna look into it.
Let me know what you find. Because those bastards ruined my bedroom.
Yeah, I've been playing mostly at the glass house. So I'm gonna see if the barkeep noticed anyone a little too interested in me, other than yourself. And he just cracks a smile at that.
I'm not a subtle woman.
No, you are not. Luckily, I'm not a subtle man.
You know, that's true.
Anyway, once I know you did this, I'll let you know. We can take care of it together.
Sounds great.
In the background, Ven motions like he's loading a hand crossbow and points it at his head.
It's awkward. The string slips. He's got to reseat the bolt.
Yeah.
It's a very complicated mime.
Although with the attack here, Rava, and your ruined bed, I don't feel comfortable you sleeping here tonight. Would you like to come back to my place?
Oh, he has just rolled a nat 1 for fucking subtlety.
He did.
Ven loads a second crossbow.
This is what an actual crossbow.
Sadly, I did not take the hand crossbow.
You ain't sleeping with none of my robot daughters.
She considers it. It was just like, I didn't drink enough, unfortunately.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Here, keep my canteen of Zar. I'll want that back. But I do need to go look into this, and I'll see you later.
Try your luck next time.
I will.
But she'll
I will reclaim my ego as he away.
I don't know if he needs to reclaim it. It sounds like it's already big enough.
She also probably like gave him a hug before he left.
Yeah, no, he definitely gave you a hug back. Just an arm out. And yeah, he takes off as well. As soon as he gets away from you and around the corner, moving more with speed. He was kind of dragging him behind, just kind of, I don't want to be away from her. God damn it, I gotta get to work. And yeah, he just takes off. But yeah, he has left the scene. And with that, I know it's 17 minutes early, but I think I'm going to call the session there, as you guys have had your first night.
An eventful opening night. Only minor demonic incursion.
Well, that was fun.
I mean, that's just like par for the course for like opening a bar in the 40K world. But
Yeah, it's kind of.
And also in D&D. I'm sure.
So, the Castellanters are the summer villains of this campaign, and you guys are the winter. They weren't really going to be a problem. Also, the demon plot of this story is the worst plot of the story. By worst, I mean most upsetting, involving children.
I mean, more upsetting than what we've already been dealing with.
No, real talk. I went and read it since I figured out we were going to do the winter plot. It is not a fun one. It's not terrible, but like the backstory and their motivations is really sad and messed up.
Well then,
do you want spoilers for that? Considering we're not going to.
I'd rather just leave it if that's okay.
It's okay to leave it. I suggest that.
Yeah. Shall I boot the recording?
Yep. Sure. Go ahead and boot it.
Yes.
Sure. No worries.